breaks out in Louisville over the weekend. A deadly gang-related shooting is now under investigation. WTVA's Christopher Knowles is in Louisville. He's got the very latest for us.
Yeah, I'm outside of the Louisville Police Department, and they responded to a call yesterday around 2:30 of a shooting that happened. And many people I've talked to today were very emotional. And sadly, that shooting left 6 shot and 1 dead, a 23-year-old.
It hurts me, deeply hurt me. One of the young men that did not make it, he's a relative of mine. And it hurts.
The Louisville community is shattered after a mass shooting happened Sunday. The shooting happened around 2:30 outside of the Blackwell grocery store. That's at the intersection of Jones Avenue and John C. Stennis Drive.
Over there, a lot of young people, young boys, men have to lose their life over nonsense.
40 rounds were fired in what police shun holiness calls a gang-related shooting. 6 people were shot, including a minor. This is where the shooting happened, and if you look down here, you will see these yellow chalk markings that indicate where brass or gunshot rounds were fired and found. Police identified a 23-year-old man as the victim. Devontae McMillan was airlifted to UMMC in Jackson. He died at the hospital.
It's troublesome to even begin to think that in a town of 6,000 plus people that we have a gang or young adults who are either east side or west side that have a issue with one another and, for crying out loud, shooting at one another.
Many residents have mixed feelings about why this is happening.
I think a lot of it is that their parents aren't teaching them right, and they need to go to church.
I feel like mostly law enforcement and the government and the councilman and everything, the mayor and everything, may interact with the citizens more and bridge the gap between law enforcement and the citizens.
The chief says his officers have made 1 arrest in the investigation. More arrests are expected. I was able to speak to the mother of the 23-year-old that passed and was killed due to the gunshot wound. And she told me these through her tears. She said these words: "My son was love over violence." And that was his message. And so we will continue to keep you updated with the latest on this investigation at WTVA. Reporting in Louisville, Chris Knowles, WTVA 9 News.